Bet you already know. Chinks Bonos 3.0 magazine. After this, y'all ain't gonna see me for like a week or two. Word. Which is nothing usual. You know what I mean? I'll pop out when I want. Pause. You feel me? But yeah, man. This is the whole breakdown of K-Shine. Shouts out to my boy Trinks. He asked me for this. This is just for you, Trinks, and everybody else watch it. You know what I mean? If I'm saying your name right. Like I told you, I can't read. I'm a special ed. You feel me? I'm in a house, so it's a house vlog. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, these are clips from K-Shine, the downfall of K-Shine, what URL did to him and all this shit. K-Shine break it down. It's like a 6-minute video. You know what I mean? And after that, I'm out. You know what I mean? Chinks Bonos 3.0. I'll be back at you. Back. Sheep.
I hope they listening to tell them you should play soldier. Play toaster, aim focus, get a lane roasted. I do a hit without a word, I might be Beethoven. A hole in a $1.50, it's the same token. If they said it's like power, then they ain't joking. Had an Effie in a Mecca with the king token. Only Western I know got a gray holster. 4-4 bulldog, put it on my bucket list. Up in it, we call this shit the trap, cause we stuck in it. Put me to the cage where they cut shit. Punishment, gotta see that judge wearing oven mitts. Dumping in his blood, get used to that crime noise. Nigga, we be clocking shit. You ain't on that time, boy. Now I got a Stillmatic. Shit is like a Nas track. Knew I was at my lowest peak when I had a PowerPoint. Even more hope, got him sitting up in 5 points. Judge seen it one way. His lawyer had like 5 points. Nigga, it's the slammer till we in the slammer. Hammer till they hit the hammer. You don't see they peeling shit? Don't slip and get banana. Road to the richest. Pole in the biscuit like Mike Telly. You know it's a
Started a dance battle, and before long, K-Shine found himself in the middle of it. The irony wasn't lost on him. Here he was, in a house full of guns, freestyling with his feet instead of his words, battling strangers who could probably end him in an instant. But this was K-Shine's element. His energy was infectious, and the room fed off of it. Yo, go shine, they chanted as he danced in the center of the circle. He was drunk, but he was having the time of his life. It didn't matter that he was surrounded by guns and bills. In that moment, it was all love. Big T, still looking out for him, kept passing him bottles. Don't drink anything unless it's from the bottle, he warned. Chicago had a reputation for laced drinks, and Big T wasn't about to let K-Shine fall victim. K-Shine, fully in the moment, took the bottles and drank straight from them. The liquor flowed as easily as did laughter, and before long, K-Shine was on another level. But even K-Shine had his limits. At some point, he realized he was too drunk, way too drunk. The room was spinning, and the night had already gone from wild to downright absurd. Yo, T, K-Shine slurred, his voice thick with liquor. I'm done, I gotta go, bro. Big T, standing nearby and watching the whole thing unfold, couldn't help but laugh. He was still recording everything on his phone. Shine, you wild, bro. You good? He asked, still amused by K-Shine's determination. K-Shine, wobbling but managing to stay upright, wasn't done yet. Yo, just make sure none of that footage goes online, he shouted, grinning but half serious. I know y'all get busy out here, but I get busy too, he added, throwing his hands up like he was ready for anything. The crowd, already hyped from the night's energy, erupted in laughter. They knew K-Shine was drunk, but they could see he was still in good spirits, trying to play it cool even though the liquor had fully kicked in. But before he could leave, something struck K-Shine. He started patting down his pockets, then his waistband, a confused look crossing his face. Yo, where's my gun? The one homie gave me. Yo? He muttered, his mind racing to remember where he had put it. The room went quiet for a moment as K-Shine frantically searched for something that wasn't there. Big T, noticing K-Shine's
why things happened the way it happened. So now, when I speak to him in March of 2022, he tells me that he's starting to have issues with URL. And he suggests to me that we do a 2-on-2 versus Casey and Official. And he said, yo, shit, I'll do the 2-on-2 if I can get out the deal. I said, all right, I'm gonna ask Beasley, let me see. When I asked Beasley, they didn't want to do that to get him out the deal with the 2-on-2. I have nothing else to do with that other than you mentioned the 2-on-2 to me. I'm trying to be your brother and help. They don't want to do that battle to get you out the deal. I didn't call you randomly working for URL because we're going to get to that point too. So all I did was just try to be an assistant hand. If I can help you get out of your situation, cool. Boom, this is March, right? March 21st of 2022, my grandmother passes away. From March 21st of 2022 all the way up to August of 2022, I don't speak to Kayshawn. So after my grandmother passes away, I don't get no condolences. I don't get anything, right? So when I do speak to Sean in August, I'm gonna give y'all the timeline again. The reason why I speak to Sean in August is because I want to be the bigger man. Me and Kayshawn are about to go on BET. And I don't want to go on national television without having a conversation with my brother to know where we stand. So I'm the one that initiated the convo again. Like, yo, I don't know what transpired. I don't know what's going on. You didn't say condolences to my grandmother when she passed. And you've been to my grandmother's house. You know how I feel about my grandmother, but I'm going to put all that aside. I just want to know what's the issue. We have a conversation. When we had that conversation, he says he didn't say my condolences because I dissed him in the official battle. When I said, whoever's not on stage, get him the fuck out of here. That's not a diss. But anyway, even if you are saying that, I battled the official on April 30th. My grandmother passed away on March 21st.
We had Chinks drugs and stats fumbles.